Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the I Teach channel, and today we're going to have another video. And this video is really for my struggling learners, and this is not exactly explained as if I am in my English class, but as what I had told you, this video is for my English learners who are really have a hard time in understanding the English language. So if you guys do not like this video, you just skip it. And this is really for them. And of course, to other learners all over the world, Filipino learners especially, who are struggling in their English class. So today, I am going to answer one of the common problems or one of the common questions my students are asking me during my English class, Teacher, paano po ba ang pag-construct ng simple present tense? Okay guys, so ang una nating dapat malaman is what is or what a simple sentence is. So the simple sentence is or the simple sentence involves using a verb to describe something that happens continually in the present. It expresses habits, general truth, repeated actions, or unchanging situations, emotions, and wishes. So, see guys, ang simple present tense ay yun yung nangyayari. Okay? Habitually and continuously. Alright? So, kung nangyari na siya, at patuloy siyang nangyayari, that is simple present tense. At kung palagi siyang nangyayari. So here, in the following sentences, we have to identify the present tense verb or verbs in the sentence. So number one, we travel to San Diego every summer. Number two, Lacey talks on the phone every day. Number three, the dog is excited about his new toy. Number four, the bank is around the corner from the store. So all we gonna do is to underline, right? The simple present tense verb here. So can you guess what are they? All right, so you are very good. For number one, we have travel. For number two, we have talks. For number three is, and for number four are. Teacher, paano po ba namin malalaman na ito yung simple present tense? So, isa-isahin natin, class, ha? Okay, so for number one question, we travel to San Diego every summer. Take note, kapag you are constructing a sentence that is in a simple present tense, all you've got to do is to find the subject first. And the subject is being taught in the sentence. So, sino ba ang pinag-uusapan dito? It's the we. At ang kasunod ng subject ay palagi ang verb. And what is a verb? It's an action word. It's a word that expresses action or a state of being. So, kaya yan yung ating simple present tense verb. Okay, take note that the rule is plural subject takes plural verb. Kung kaya, ang ating action verb dito ay walang S because the simple form of the verb is a plural verb or I mean a plural verb is in the simple present or in the simple form. Wala siyang dagdag na kahit na anong letra as is yung word, as is yung action word. So for number four, the banks are around the corner from the store. So are ang ating simple present tense verb. Teacher, di naman action word yung are. Yes, you are right. Hindi siya action word, but then it is a linking verb. Take note na kapag ang ating subject is more than one, tingnan mo may S, di ba? Kasi kung singular yan, bank lang yan. But then we add S, kaya siya banks. Kaya take note na ang plural or na ang plural linking verb for the plural subject is are. Palaging are kapag marami ang iyong subject. That's why we have are. So if you are constructing a sentence na mayroong plural subject, tatandaan mo lang na ang verb hindi mo dadagdagan ng kahit na anong letra or kapag linking verb, ang gagamitin mo lang ay are. Get it? Okay, now let's go to the other sentences. We have there, we travel to San Diego every summer. So, our simple present tense verb is travel. All right? Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm sorry. So, number two here, Lazy talks on the phone every day. So, our simple present tense verb here is talks. Teacher, bakit siya may S? Because according to the rule, singular subject takes singular verb. So, ang ating subject is lazy. How? Ilang tao si lazy? So, lazy is only one. So, it's singular. So, kapag singular subject, it is taking singular verb. So, kaya dinagdagan natin ng S yung word na talk. Okay? So, if we are having a singular verb, pwede siyang dagdagan ng S or ES. Okay? So, ganun lang yun kadali. And now for number three, the dog is excited about his new toy. What is the subject here? Yes, it's the dog. So, ilan yon? Isa lang kasi wala namang S yung word na dog. So, we only have one dog. So, a singular linking verb is. Yan. Kapag nag-iisa lang ang iyong verb, gagamit tayo ng is. Tandaan nyo yan. Kapag nasa simple present tense. Take note, simple present tense ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. So, naiintindihan na ba? Again, kapag singular ang iyong subject, dadagdagan natin ng S or ES ang ating subject, ang ating verb, or gagamit tayo ng is na linking verb. Pero kapag plural ang ating subject, okay, the verb should be in the simple form or in other words, wala tayong idadagdag as is yung ating verb. Okay? At ang linking verb na gagamitin natin ay are. O, naintindihan niyo ba? O, sige. Kumuha ng isang kaparasong papel and let's start this activity. Direction. Read and supply the correct verb to the following sentences. Oh, number one, John. Oh, you are going to supply the be verb or linking verb, blank, excited. Number two, Tiffany and Uma, another be verb, my friends. Number three, Mandy cry, blank, for help. Number four, they recite, blank, the poem on stage. And number five, Will and his friends go, blank, to the market. Okay, so, alam kong may sagot na kayo. Okay? Sige nga, titingnan natin kung nakatama kayo ng sagot. Alright, for number one, our answer is because John is only one. For number two, we have are because we have two subjects, Uma and Tiffany, so we have plural subject. Cries, we change Y to I and add ES. Alright? Because Mandy is a singular subject. They recite. Okay, wala tayong dinagdag sa verb na recite because it has plural subject. Will and his friends go to the market. So again here, wala tayong dinagdag because we have the plural subject. Wow! I'm very glad that you got perfect for this activity. So, thank you so much for tuning in and I hope that you learned something. See you next time, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you, everyone, and I hope that you learned something. Good day. Goodbye.